Longs up, me like, you don't put them damn guns up. Fuck that. Say that
Your
butt right
brother
on.
bring up.
Hey,
You start spinning sun out.
You know, looking at podcast with my gun now. Pushing my wet cannon to get the bus until it run now. All these niggas hiding like they got it, ain't no fun now. Shit, this too big as hell to knock a nigga lungs out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your dope get on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm reading more than eat your face. 9,
Sports
10,
bars.
hey, man, everybody, yo, welcome to the Sports Bars Podcast. Philly the Brooks Media, man. We want to welcome y'all to the Sports Bars Podcast. We talk about sports and music, man. Definitely, man. So we appreciate y'all watching. We appreciate the people fucking viewing us. Excuse my language. We having the same amount of views as the Herbal Tea Podcast. So we appreciate people just jumping out, just supporting the podcast, man. So I'm gonna ask y'all fellas first, man. How was y'all weekend?
Man, my weekend was good, bro. I ain't really get into much. Got into a little bit of work and went down to the casino. You know, hit them up right quick. And you know, hit my normal places up. No, I ain't do nothing this week. It was real bad. You know, I was down real bad this week. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, like I say, things been going good, man. I can't even complain, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What about you, Kurt?
Hey man, you know, I had a birthday on Wednesday, so you know.
Man, happy belated birthday. Yeah, man.
Young man.
Yeah, man. So what you do for your B-Day, man?
Man, I just work, you know what I'm saying, chill with the kids, hit a little bocce joint. That was about it, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, so it's been big. We been missing, man. We've been missing our trio, man. So we glad we got everybody together.
It's good to have you back.
This is what the show is, man. I love the trio, man. Definitely, man. But my weekend was good, man. Shit, I ain't really do nothing too much, man. I drunk some 1800. My man went to the bar and said we drinking shots. He brought the shots back, talking about they was Patron. They was 1800. I ended up, man, I was in the bed all day yesterday. I did the podcast, didn't even want to do it, bro. I'm sitting there like, just please hurry up. I just wanted to be over, dog.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
1800 is the devil, dog. I ain't gonna even lie to you. We too old to drink that, man. We can't drink that no more.
I was drinking that in the pandemic years, man.
Yeah, because it get you drunk quick, about 17 minutes.
I didn't even realize 2 years had went by. I'm like, damn, I'm getting drunk real fast 2 years.
Man, I'm telling you, dog. I'm talking
about what you use drinking that Suarez. That's what you were drinking.
Is that Suarez? That horror, man.
Hey, man, it had me feeling physically tired. Like, I haven't drunk nothing that made me feel physically tired. So that was crazy, man. So, man, we're going to definitely start the show off, man, with rest in peace to Dwayne Haskins, man. He died. Man, definitely rest in peace to the king, man. It's tragedy, you know what I'm saying? He had his future in front of him. He wasn't the greatest NFL player, but he still could have been in the league long enough to have financial freedom for his family, man. So, yeah, definitely, man.
Looked like he was.
Go ahead, Kurt.
He was about to turn something around, and you know, in Pittsburgh, he had a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did.
I really like that cat, man. It was something about him. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, you know, he was going to bloom into a very good NFL quarterback because it was like, you know, he was 24, he was young, and the way he came into the league, you know what I'm saying? Didn't he come into the league like on that supplemental draft or something like that?
No, he came in. You know, he had that.
That was the real Pryor I'm thinking about.
Mm-hmm. But he was 15th pick in that. He came in at 21.
Yeah. Okay. Because remember, he had that game against Michigan. He threw 1,000 touchdowns.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, dog.
Yeah. I hate Ohio State. I ain't gonna lie.
He did some good things in the league. I'm like, you know, he had good size, and you know, only being 24.
Yeah, and then they said Mike Tomlin really took it hard because he really liked the kid. He was gonna give him a chance, man. And that's just crazy because a lot of times, man, with black quarterbacks, they write them off so fast. If you ain't good with your first team, you ain't gonna really get no other chance to start. You got players that been in the league forever and still get chances. You know what I'm saying? So, man,
it's wild you say that, cuz I was watching Bomani Jones show, and he was talking about nepotism, man. He was talking about how like almost every team in the NFL has a coach or a coach's son. Either the head coach has a son on the squad, or one of his homies has a son on the squad, or you know what I'm saying. Almost every team in the league is connected some kind of way.
Yeah.
Tomlin.
And you know what, and that's the same way in business as well. That's why I'm telling my son today. You don't go to college to get your grades. You go to meet people that you gonna help you out. It's all about nepotism. Because if I got a company, yeah, I got a vice president now, but we gonna groom my son to be the president. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how you know what I'm saying, you be in the league, and everything is connected. I definitely agree, man. So, man, the world, man, I hate that brother died. On some bull, walking on the freeway, man. You know, it's like, man, you know one thing about it, we don't know how we gonna go out, but I don't want to go out like that. Let me go out with a piece of ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. At least I'll die happy, man. Put it on me.
Hey, with some chicken, dude. Yeah. Make sure I got some chicken in there too, because I love chicken, man. Yeah, man. So the NBA season's coming down to a close, man. I'm gonna start off just kicking it about the Lakers, man. So was the Lakers season a failure, or did LeBron fail his team, or what do y'all think the overview of the Lakers season was, man? It is.
I think they front office failed them from the jump. I think number one, they should get rid of Kurt Rambis and his wife. They shouldn't be attached to nobody's squad.
Why are they there? I don't understand that. I think it's some threesome shit going on. Excuse my language. I think it's some freaky stuff. Because why do you need him and his wife around? What's Kurt Rambis did?
Kurt Rambis wasn't even no good player. Like, he was a terrible coach. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere he's went, he's failed. So I'm trying to figure out why y'all still associating yourself with Kurt Rambis.
I don't understand either. What about you, Jay?
Well, you know, he's an old Laker. That's, you know, they trying to keep a little family thing going there. But I believe, you know, what y'all saying could be right. You know what I'm saying? That's LA, man. A lot of freaky stuff going on out there.
Hey, them Hollywood Hills, man. You don't know what's going on up there, man.
Better be glad them hills can't talk.
Hell yeah. Shit, yeah, man. But no, man, I just think that you're right about that. Because I remember on the Lakers versus Celtics, the whole game on the second game, Jordan I used to hate when he had to come to the game. Jordan do that spin and just dunk on. I used to hate that.
Yeah, the 360.
Yeah, that's what made me not like Kurt Rambis, dog. He could block nothing, could box nothing out, none of that.
Celtics.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but so far as other than the Kurt Rambis, Kurt, what you think, like, far as the players or the coaching? Like, what do you think about that?
So I think they put it together. They put together an old team, and then they quit on their team early. Like, I think they could have Rondo down the stretch a lot more. Especially somebody else getting hurt. They could have. They didn't. They forgot that they even had Melo on the team.
Yeah.
About THT, they forgot about none. And then you had AD out for damn near a year, and then everybody banging on Westbrook, but Westbrook was the most available player you had.
He actually was the best player outside of LeBron. He was the best player. I mean, I looked at a stat yesterday that said he was first in everything, and everything that he wasn't first in, he was second. Game, assists, rebounds, like he was first in turnovers. But a lot of that is what they said about the coach Vogel. They said that he came in and told everybody, well, we don't have to play a traditional offense as far as fast breaking and bringing the ball up court. Right. He's saying, we can just rebound the ball and push it. Whoever get it can push it because we got so much talent.
He was trying to do it. She was doing it. So I agree. They could have ran the court better, and they probably would have been better off. Kept putting themselves into these ugly, weird half court sets that wasn't working out for nobody.
Yeah. So you think it's kind of the coaching? That's why Frank Vogel probably gonna be out of there, huh?
Frank Vogel was out of there because they ain't got nobody else to blame.
And it's bad. It's bad for the Lakers. it's bad for LeBron and it's bad for Anthony because it's obvious that that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People that watch basketball like us and really have an in-depth view of what's going on, it looks real bad out there in LA.
Yeah, it looks good. So let me ask you guys this question. If you had a coaching opportunity, you an up-and-coming coach, assistant coach, let's say if you don't got a lot of heat on you, as far as your name, but you still take the opportunity, if you could, would you take that opportunity? Because that could be a one-and-done coaching situation for you. You may get that job, and they lose next year, you never be a head coach again, especially being black. So what y'all think about that? Would y'all take the opportunity?
You always take opportunity to coach the best player. You know what I'm saying? If you have an opportunity, I mean, because basically every coach that he's had has won a championship.
Yeah.
Fashion, Eastern Conference. I mean, so if you can take that and run with it, you know what I'm saying? But the only thing is, it's damning because you know your reputation about to get ran in the mud.
Oh yeah, definitely. What about you, Kurt?
I agree. I mean, when you look at it, no coach that's won a championship with them has got away with the I mean, we give T2 respect, but ain't nobody seeing Eric Spoelstra coach the Miami Heat to They're saying it was LeBron. Mike Brown led, he led Mike Brown's team to Eastern Conference Finals and all those 60-win seasons. And really giving that to Mike Brown. They're saying it's because of LeBron. So it's one of those things where it's like you can ride that wave, you can ride that legacy. I think the worst part is you could end up being a David Blatt.
They got him out of there. I don't know what he said to somebody at practice, but they got him up out of there.
If your name is not Pat Riley,
or
Phil Jackson,
you had
as well cut it with LeBron. Okay,
LeBron.
Because how do you really coach LeBron though? You know what I'm saying? How do you coach LeBron? Like, just like I mean, it got to be like okay. And that brings me to the next question I wanted to ask: who would be a good coach for the Lakers? They got Juwan out here as a candidate, and a couple other guys. Who could coach the Lakers? If you Juwan, would you take that opportunity? I mean, you got Michigan, they balling. You can study, you good here. You can smack somebody, and they still cap you. So I mean, do you want to really leave Michigan or?
So for me, it's a 50-50 thing. You could try to do the Harbaugh thing where you take the interview knowing you wasn't gonna get the job and price up, or you know what I'm saying. I think he will respect. I think LeBron will respect Juwan. I think whoever your next coach is would have to be somebody that LeBron's gonna listen to. I personally would like to see them give Mark Jackson that shot.
Yeah.
Because Jackson ain't gonna take nothing from LeBron.
But see, with him and Mark Jackson bump heads though. You know what I'm saying? Because Mark Jackson, a spiritual guy. LeBron James, he an industry guy. You know what I'm saying? He not I never seen. I'm not saying he's not a godly person, but he's part of LA. He in that. So with that kind of bump heads with the team,
I think LeBron being a basketball, historian, I think he knows the value of who Mark Jackson is.
Yeah,
he have some respect, but I think Mark Jackson would have to establish himself quickly. And, have to, I think you got to impress LeBron. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially if you was a young coach, I think you'd have to knock him out with your IQ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what Tyronn Lue did. Tyronn Lue, like, nigga, hey, I know this too. You ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? And,
I just think LeBron is like, you know what I'm saying? The only guy that's really been able to really coaching was his high school coach. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and ever since then, it's been people that are, walking on eggshells around him.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the problem. Like, there's no way LA should have not made the playoffs. All that talent was accrued, and there was plenty of talent. But when you got a scapegoat like your coach, you know what I'm saying?
They had already made him the scapegoat when they put him on that. They put the word out there that he was like on a day-to-day contract, basically.
Yeah.
Back in November, December.
And you can't do that to a person that's a basketball coach is supposed to have authority.
Yeah.
He can't exercise his authority if the player can get him fired whenever he wants to.
Yeah, and the front office got the players back before they got the coaches back.
Yeah, I mean,
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
and if you look at what happened, to the team, it imploded on itself. That's why.
Yeah,
you have to have a coach, you have to have players, and everybody got to play their position.
Yeah, that's
everybody
true.
Play their position. Normally, you win a championship. Look at Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee good. Yeah. And you know what, man? I just think that the Lakers kind of is a gift and a curse because it's a family-owned business. Like, that's their business. Like, a lot of these teams, that's just a lot of owners that own teams. That's just some shit they own. You know what I'm saying? Like, they tycoons or something else. The Lakers are. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a gift and a curse because you could be too involved. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Doing too much. And I think that a perfect coach for them, man. I think, hey, I'll go give Popovich $15 million for 2 years. Hey. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can work with Popovich. You talking about, you know, and that's my type of coach. You know, I'm a hard ass. You know, Popovich, he from the Army. You know what I'm saying? He hard asses, and if you do things the right way, see, if LeBron had somebody like that coaching him the whole time, he probably either he would have retired by now, or he'd have 7 championships. You know what I'm saying? He need.
I think you're right on that.
Yeah, I think you're right on that too.
I think great players. See, Mike, the difference between LeBron and Michael Jordan to me is Michael Jordan has that killer inning without you having to bring it out.
Right.
You gotta dig too much to bring it out of LeBron. By the time it come out, shit, you down 10, 15 points.
Now you're trying to catch up.
Yeah. I mean, he'll bring you back, but shit.
When you talking about LeBron, you talking about somebody who I think you hit the nail on the head when you said he's only had one coach in his entire life, and that was high school basketball coach.
I mean, that's the only guy he really listened to. Yeah, like David Black. He's not gonna listen to David Black. David Black from Europe.
Yeah, he's from Europe.
Yeah.
Not just that, the problem was when David Black came into becoming his coach. David Black came in after that man was already 2 championships in.
Right. And then you're gonna bring a coach from Europe.
Yeah.
You ain't never coached nobody from the NBA.
He's not gonna respect that. He didn't respect that at all.
I already got 2 championships doing it my way.
Right.
LeBron wanted, but see, the other thing is Tyronn Lue should have been the Lakers coach. He wanted to bring his own staff. The Lakers didn't want to let him bring his own staff. You know that was the best choice for LeBron because LeBron wanted him in. LeBron said he wanted.
So LeBron and Lue, their relationship was decent.
It had to be. I mean, LeBron listened to him. That's how they won that championship. I mean, it was very clear.
Yeah.
Tyronn Lue was breaking down something. LeBron was trying to say something. He told that man shut the F up. Like,
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And that is the sign of a good coach because when you are in authority, you have to prove, you have to reprove, and know that you right. When you reprove, when you checking somebody. You got to know that you're righteous.
You got to know. Yeah, you got to know.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you got to have good intentions. You know what I'm saying? I can't have you on some old ego. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to be the boss. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Coaching LeBron, man, that got to be, you know, that's why I look at Phil and Pat Riley. Even though I don't know if Phil Jackson's a good coach or not. You know what I'm saying? But he can coach stars, you know what I'm saying, and handle them to make them believe in what he's saying at a time where we need, you know what I'm saying, bring it out of him, you know what I'm saying? And like y'all said, I think LeBron needs that. Popovich is definitely what he needs, man, definitely, man. So the season,
he liked this kind of stuff because he was talking about Coach K.
He liked them Olympic coaches. He liked Coach K. He liked Popovich.
Yeah, he liked them asshole coaches for sure.
My man from the Phoenix Suns, Jerry Colangelo.
Yeah,
he like all them Olympic cats.
Yeah, he do, man. He do, man. Definitely. So what y'all? So getting back to where we at, man. The Pistons, man. We finished with the 3rd worst record in the league, man. So far as which way do y'all think we should draft? Let's say we get the #1 draft pick. Should we go get Chet, the big boy? Should we go? What kind of do you think we should add to the backcourt? You know what I'm saying? With Killian, because Killian came on at the end of the year. He played a little good. I really don't like him, but he came on pretty good. Right. I like my boy Sadiq is my man. I'm getting a jersey. I don't give a damn. Yeah, that's my guy. He don't care. I'm shooting the ball every time I want to put the rest of y'all ball.
I like the way he ball.
I like him, man.
You can see that he's trying to blaze a path for himself. He's trying to, do his thing.
Yeah, and see, a lot of people don't see. They look at a small market. Well, we're a big market, but small market team like Detroit look like, I just don't want to be here. He like, I'm taking advantage of this. I'm getting the ball, and that's what it is. So, yeah. What about you, Kurt?
I think Cade Cunningham came on at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I still ain't sold on him, but I think he came on at the end of the season.
He's a complimentary player for right now. He's going to be a star. Not saying superstar, but he'll be a star, I think, man. I definitely think that, man. Hell yeah, man. So, man, go ahead.
I'm kind of changing on what I thought about him at the beginning of the season. At the beginning of the season, I felt like y'all feel. But after watching and going to a few of the games, shout out to my man, Uche. Got me some tickets out there. Shout out to Uche.
Yeah, he plugged in. Look at him.
Bro, I've been about 5 games. Bro.
I already know. I seen you pop up again.
The last game was almost like in the lower bowl, it was in the lower bowl, but it was almost in the $1,000 seat, $500, $700.
Oh yeah, man.
Bro, I like Cade Cunningham. I'm not sure if he's going to be like a 4-time All-Star. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like several time All-Star. He might get a couple of All-Stars, and because it looked like he's gonna at least get 2 or 3 of them in him. But I don't know if he's gonna be a perennial All-Star. I know he's a good complementary player. He's a good 2-man. He fits right in a 2-man. And then if you had just a team that was full of talent, and you could put him as your 3rd option, man.
He'd be great for it. So better Tayshaun Prince. Not saying because he likes me. You know what I'm saying?
He's what Tayshaun Prince was supposed to turn into.
Supposed to be. But Tayshaun Prince played a great role on a great team, man. Shout out to them 04 Pistons, man. Definitely, man. So as far as the draft, do y'all think we need to add a big man? I like Bagley. To me, I like Bagley. You know what I'm saying?
I like Mark.
Definitely, man. Casanova, shout out to you, bro. Thanks for checking in, popping in with us, bro.
Nova.
Yeah, definitely. So what about you, cuz? What do you think we should draft that? Should we draft a big fella, or should we draft, somebody put in the back court or front court? What you think how we should draft?
It's kind of a toss-up. I think we definitely need a big man. We need somebody to control the middle a little bit better. Because playing that up-tempo ball ain't gonna get it. Like we play great up until the middle of the 3rd quarter, and then it's like all the gas.
Yeah, they got the gas. Hell yeah. So
if you don't find a big man, I think you got to find some kind of. I think you got to find a star. Like you gonna go first round, you gonna go first pick. You gotta get somebody that's gonna put butts in seats. You gotta put that's gonna put some jersey sales while we rebuild.
Yeah. And what about this? I'm about to throw y'all off with some crazy shit right here real quick. What about we go get Chet, the big white boy out of Gonzaga, 7 foot, we little jumper, got little moves. What about let's go get Russ?
I definitely get Russ.
You get Russ?
I get Russ in a heartbeat.
Yeah, because he gonna put fans in the stands. You know what I'm saying? I go see him.
He gonna fit right. He gonna fit right in. Because if you say something out the way to you. If you say something out the way to him, he's gonna be like, "What you say?"
What you gotta get Russ?
He'll check you. He'll dog check.
Right, but let's say you got to give up Killian. You're gonna have to give up a 1st round pick. May not be this year, but you definitely gonna have to probably give up 2 1st round picks. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how bad they want to let him go.
You know what would be sweet though? I would love to keep everybody you said, and go ahead and get Jabari Smith out the draft.
Yeah, they may be able to get him.
I would keep Jeremy Grant. I would keep Jabari Smith. I would load up on my big men, just like the old Pistons was.
Yeah,
because you're gonna need them. You're gonna get beat up.
Yeah,
you're gonna get in foul trouble. Big men always get hurt. Their feet always get told.
Yeah. But they don't get guys in no play. He was balling for a little, you know what I'm saying, in the G League. It's just like when he he's just too slow. You know what I'm saying?
He's just too slow. That's all it is.
He's just too slow.
Maybe after this summer he'll get faster, he'll get a little bit quicker, he'll be able to keep up. But that's all it is.
He need post move. Because that way, even if he don't speed up as much as we want him to, if you gotta moves, you gotta play him different.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree. Hey man, all right, man. I gotta hold on. I want to talk because I got a game for y'all, man. We're gonna do a little push-up betting on this boy. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get to that definitely, man. So what we get to it now, man? Definitely. Now I want to talk about a little NFL real quick. The Kansas City, they traded Tyreek Hill, man, to Miami, man, for them draft picks. They got like 12 picks over the next 2 years, man. So do y'all think that was a good move? Is Mahomes going to be able to still be great without Tyreek? Because a lot of that shit he was just throwing up. You know what I'm saying? Tyreek was just going to get. So is this a test? Is this showing that when you pay your quarterback, the team, are they rebuilding inside of chasing the championship? Like, what are y'all thoughts on that, man, as far as them getting rid of their second best player?
Well, I think like they're not really nervous or nothing, but it's time to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They've been close. They've been there. They've won one. And they got close the last couple of years. And I think, they really trying to take advantage of their window. Because even though you got this young quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger won a championship his first season. And then it was a while. I think he might have won one the second or third year, but he played most of his career without going back. You know what I'm saying? When you go, you got to take advantage of it. When you're getting close, you got to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
The window was shut up just like it happened to Seattle. Seattle was there. Seattle was the best team, and then all of a sudden, boom, the whole Legion of Boom gone.
Yeah, gone.
And now your quarterback gone. Now they totally rebuilding.
Totally rebuilding, man.
Yeah. So you got to take advantage of it, and I think that's what they're trying to do.
Definitely. What about you, Kurt?
I think you still got Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
You still got Sammy Watkins. You still got.
They got Juju out there, Juju Smith-Schuster from Pittsburgh. Yeah.
But I think you got to get somebody that's going to stretch the field with your draft picks.
Okay.
You got to get somebody that's going to stretch the field.
Yeah.
That's you lost with Tyreek Hill, so you lost that home run ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And but I think it's also going to make Pat Mahomes a better quarterback. At this, like either he gonna grow or he gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
It's taking the ball away from him.
And then you know what it's like. It's like soon as like they said, once you start being successful, them other players gonna want some money. Y'all gave Pat Mahomes $500 million. You know what I'm saying? So it's only gonna get worse as it goes. So I see why they traded them to get draft picks, because these rookies, you don't have to pay them that much. You know what I'm saying? So you can keep
for years, for the first 3 years, you got a couple, $300,000, $400,000.
Yeah, so they sacrificed the right now to see if we can build. And on top of that, I want to just go over here real quick before we get to the NBA. Tua Tagovailoa, you got a lot of pressure on you, buddy. You better come play this year. You got Jamar Chase, you got Tariq, you got Armstead, the best left tackle in the game. I mean, y'all think the pressure's on Tua, or is the pressure on Mahomes to win this year? Who's the pressure on? I don't know.
It ain't just on Tua. It's on that Miami coaching staff too, because you got rid of Brian Flores for this, and you know what I'm saying. Now you saying, "Oh, we trust Tua 100%." Ain't no way. Tua ain't nobody enough that you trust him 100%.
Yeah. Tua don't throw it down the field, man. That's why I don't know why they got Tariq. He don't throw it down the field like that.
He can't.
Yeah.
He can't throw it down. He couldn't do it when he was in Alabama.
I've always liked Tua. I think he's a cerebral quarterback. And he got, he has the physical stature, to be that type of quarterback. It's just Miami is a tough place to play football in.
Yeah.
They don't have any tradition for winning. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
And then you got a million distractions down there. You got a million distractions.
It's Miami. You got everybody down there rich.
Yeah.
Plenty of fine women.
Mhm.
It's cars, it's boats, it's a plethora of things that can.
Man, I remember I was dating one girl. She lived in Miami, and she was like, "It snow up there." I'm like, "Yeah, you know, it snow." She was like, I can't imagine how y'all don't wake up every day. Every day, she said, every day I wake up, I look at paradise. When I look out my window, it's paradise, palm trees. Even when it's bad weather, but the sun will come out, it's paradise. How y'all live? I don't know why we live up here anyway. This shit is
because we grimy.
The Kirk guy said he went to Florida. He like, man,
I dipped on all y'all. Y'all want to say, why y'all keep doing that to yourself?
Man, I don't know.
It's gonna get cold every year.
And then we get mad. Like, man,
I told my girl, I'm like, babe, let's move to Florida. She's like, no, it ain't nothing but a whole bunch of crazy people down there. I'm
Florida. They move somewhere warm, man. We crazy, man. But no, man, transitioning back over to the NBA, man. We got the NBA MVP vote coming up, man. We're gonna try to see who's gonna be the MVP, man. So I wanted to ask you guys, man, who y'all think should win the MVP? I thought it was gonna be Joel Embiid, but I think Harden he came and kind of messed up his flow. But if you really watch the games, Harden was trying to like not take over to help him win the MVP. You know what I'm saying? So who do y'all think gonna be the NBA MVP this year?
I'm gonna go with Joel Embiid. You know what I'm saying? I was watching some stuff earlier today. I think he won the scoring title, right?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah. You know, you win the scoring title. You're the first big man to win the scoring title since Shaquille O'Neal. And you know, you hear people talk like we were talking the other day. You hear people say, "Well, it's the NBA isn't about big men anymore. It's about 3-pointers and blah blah blah." And well, I'll be. Who's your MVP? Vote getters.
Centers. Giannis.
You know, centers. They big men.
Your three front runners. You got Giannis, you got Joker, you got Embiid.
Right. Yeah. And the game will always be easier for a guy 7 feet tall than for a guy 5'10".
Closer to the rim, man.
Rebounds and block shots. I mean. You always worried about getting your shot blocked as a guard or a small forward, but not so much as a center.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, man, that's a good pick. What about you, Curry? You got MVP, NBA.
Man, it don't make for a good podcast, but I gotta go with Jake, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. Joel Embiid need to make sure whenever he give his speech for MVP that he thank King James for not playing 5 games of the season scoring title. Because the last 5 games, what you had THT go off for 40, you had none go off for 40.
Yeah. And LeBron could have put 80 on both of them teams. He like, nah, go ahead and get it.
That's my thing about brother, man. I'm like, bruh, like you are it. You are the big show. Like you are what people paying their money for. How you not gonna play?
Yeah.
Like
and LeBron usually do play, but I think this year kind of sucked it out of him, man. I think he just like because he believed in all these, Melo, all these guys. He like the old folks coming to play, and then to come to find out, and I was the last one to believe. I thought they really could, you know what I'm saying, make the playoffs and go for a run. But like Kurt said, they wasn't using Rondo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wasn't. It's the coaching, man. I hate to put it on Frank Vogel, man, but it was Frank Vogel, man. You know what I'm saying? I hate to do that because it's a lot of all of them games I'll be watching. Then another thing, AD. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring that. Let's go back to the NBA. I'm gonna stay in the NBA real quick before I say who I want MVP. Is AD tradable now? Is we letting go of AD? Is he ready?
They go AD because he's still a valuable asset, but AD done showed you who he was, man. AD been showing this since he was in college, man.
Injury prone.
Yeah.
It's hard to deal with an injury prone guy too. You know, you can't get your team together. You know, you're depending on him to be there, then he injured, or then he playing soft, or then you know, like LeBron needs to stop this damn this GM garbage, bro. Stop this.
I mean, it worked, but
I think what they wanted, like my problem with AD is AD don't even know how to make himself better. Like you putting your money into the wrong parts of getting yourself right. Like, you need to figure out whatever Joel Embiid was doing to help him stay healthy. Whatever, it's big men that can stay healthy.
Yeah, it's big men that can stay healthy. And the best ability is availability. You got the man right here who spent $2 million on his body. You should spend $4.
That's been Joel Embiid's issue with me for the past couple of years. He's been very very injury prone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He gets him through the season, he powers him through, and then he just takes that wrong step. And then his knee hurt, and that's the playoffs, you know. So,
you know what I think with Joel Embiid, man, being honest with you, I just think he needed Doc Rivers, man. I think he needed somebody to put their foot. Look, you big, you can control this, you can dominate, but you keep my stomach hurt, I can't play. My knee, all this weekend,
all this shit.
Man, like, man, you don't get on this good. I got diarrhea, I can't play, man. Shit on the court. You gotta get on this. Yeah, Doc Rivers won't play.
1987, boy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I used to play with Mookie Blaylock and Dominique Wilkins.
Hell yeah, I used to love Doc on the game. Hell yeah. But let me ask y'all this question. If y'all had a chance,
his own son-in-law, he don't care nothing about nobody.
Yeah, you can't do it or you can't do it. You got to think Paul George used to smash his daughter before she got with Dog. You know what I'm saying? He didn't care. Come on, Paul, let's play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Huh?
It says Seth Curry is married to his daughter.
Yeah, but Paul George used to smash her before Seth Curry fucking with her. They had a bad breakup. Yeah, they had a real bad breakup.
Awesome bad celebration.
Because Paul George got that stripper pregnant. That's why.
Yup. And she can't get mad. I'm Paul George. You think my dick what to do? What do you think I am? You think I'm not?
I'm Paul George.
If I'm in the NBA, if I make the NBA, I'm gonna tell my wife, look, I'm gonna at least have one stripper scandal. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go through that. It's gonna be over.
That should be like almost like par for the course.
Yeah, like you know this. I was a cornball in school. I'm the best player. You think I'm not? You know,
I'm a billionaire.
Yeah, these people crazy, man.
I'm going forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, man. But let me throw this trade out here for y'all real quick. If we can make this happen, the Lakers, Anthony Davis for Damian Lillard. Would y'all make it or would y'all take it? Getting spicy. Yeah,
Anthony Davis. If I'm Portland, I would think about that.
Yeah,
just for a change of
everything. Because Chauncey Billups up there hurting. He hurting up in there. Chauncey Billups. He thought he could come in and do the magic. He should have came to the Pistons. That's what he should have did.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
he went for that bread, and then I think a lot of times when you come back home or when you come back to the team that you used to be with, there's too much pressure. There, too much expectation.
Expectations be too high. Hell yeah. But so you entertain the thought of a trade for Anthony Davis for Dame time?
Cause
Kurt, you do it? Look at he like
He's like, no, I don't like Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Soft liver belly.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis is, man, that's a big hole you're here to put in you're to put on your team on offense and defense.
Yeah.
Game can't fill that hole. LeBron
I wouldn't say LeBron. No, I mean, I'm just saying if I was Portland. Now, if I'm the Lakers, I'm doing anything to make my team better. You don't get better by losing Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get better by bringing in talent and letting talent. They got talent, but they just don't let it do what it's supposed to do because You got LeBron with his philosophy. You got the coach with his philosophy. You got the other clique with their philosophy, and then you got a whole other clique of players with their own philosophy. You got 4 different philosophies. That's why it's gonna work. Everybody got to be on the same page.
Everybody got to be on the same page, man. Definitely, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, would probably be a good. Would be in my opinion, would be a good trade off is if you go AD for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, because that makes them unstoppable.
Gobert
is unstoppable.
Yeah.
He's nasty. He don't look good.
and then they saying that him and Donovan Mitchell don't get along. You know what I'm saying? Donovan Mitchell may force a trade. You know what I'm saying?
Totally different playing style.
Yeah. Definitely. Because man, what happened to Utah? Man, they had that that year and a half. They was good. I liked the Spider. I'm like, if I don't give me a little weak ass Utah jersey. And then they just like disappeared, man.
What happened to them this year, man?
This year.
They were good at the beginning. And then they just kind of fell off. I've liked Spider for a long time.
Yeah, he needs to get out of there.
Yeah, he definitely needs to get out.
Yeah, he needs to get out of there, man.
That ain't even the place for him.
No, it's not, man. It's not enough of us to embrace him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not definitely.
You got D-Wade with ownership in the team, and then you also talking about, like I said, Anthony Davis as a slide there for Rudy Gobert. You picking up a lot in that.
That'll be a good trade, man. Yeah.
Lakers, I'm concerned.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a good ass trade. I didn't even think about that, man.
The Lakers might want to call up Cousin Kirk.
Oh yeah. But you know what? No. You know what? But the Lakers gonna want a draft pick though, because they ain't got no number 1 draft pick. But see, that's the only thing with them. They gonna keep begging for them draft picks. They ain't gonna be able to make shit happen with that, man. Hell yeah, man.
So that's the other thing people talking about when you bring LeBron in, you burn hot for about 3-4 years, and after that, you got to go through that cooling off period.
Yeah.
But if you can win a championship or 2 in that 3 or 4 year period, some people think
it don't matter. And then you in LA. I mean, especially in LA, because you don't want to go to LA and play if you ever been to LA. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's just a family-owned business, so it's kind of like they be kind of too into what the fuck, what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'll get irritating. Like some Jerry Jones type. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I'm gonna go with the Joker for my MVP, man. Hey. I didn't want to. I didn't mean to do it, but he is, without Murray, this dude is awesome. I mean, come on, man. He can't stop it, man. Double, averaging damn near 6-7 assists a game.
Do it all.
He's the worst MVP you could think of. He done lost to every other MVP.
Yeah, man. But man,
I'm with you. Like, ain't nobody else have the regular season he had.
Man, that boy is cold, can do it all. And then what I really like about, like I said, I'm a hard ass. He an intimidator, man.
Yeah, he is.
He's 7'1", 275. I hate the Marcus twins. The Morris brothers. I hate them. Basketball divas ain't never did nothing to nobody in their life.
Yeah, they said one of them tough though. They said one of them real tough. I don't see it though.
Yeah, okay.
You may whoop my ass. Now you may whoop my ass.
Don't be Detroit with that shit.
Yeah, man.
So I love seeing Jokic push him in his back. And he fall out. That's what I want.
He ain't gonna turn around and tell him nothing.
Didn't say nothing. Now, all the things he do to everybody else.
Yeah, right.
He was hurt then.
All right, man. So we're gonna jump into this, man. I'm gonna call this the Sports Bars Podcast Playoff Challenge, man. It's gonna put y'all two brothers against each other. We're gonna pick the teams, whatever teams y'all pick. If y'all pick the same, that's cool, because we can wait till the next round. I'm gonna keep this because I'm gonna go back and rewrite this shit down so we have something to go off of. So we start with the playoffs. First game. We're gonna have the play-in and all that, but we're gonna start with the first game as far as the people that made it. The first game, the first two teams, Philly versus Toronto. Give me your pick and why you're picking them. Let's go. Philly versus Toronto. Whoever want to go first can go.
I'm gonna take Philly.
For sure. You damn right.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Philly. I got the MVP who should be the MVP, the scoring leader.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he don't jam that knee,
Mm-hmm.
ain't nobody that can stop him really. You know what I'm saying? I can
Okay.
easily see. I'm not sure where Boston is in the lineup, but I can easily see Philly Boston. Real
Okay.
soon. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Kurt? No, hold on. Before you go, this was gonna kill the tie. How many games they gonna win?
Okay. So Philly Boston.
No, Philly, Toronto. So we on the first.
Yeah, Philly, Toronto. I'll take Philly. I'll take Philly in the sweep over Toronto.
Sweet. Bring out the bros, Philly.
Young cats.
Yeah. Okay, what about you, Kurt?
I go Philly, but I go 4-1.
4-1. Okay. That's the first game, man. I can't wait. Toronto may fuck around popping the first game, and they looking crazy. All right, man. We got the next matchup. Is Milwaukee and Chicago. So I know y'all. Yeah, this is probably too easy.
You got Milwaukee. Yeah.
Yeah. So how many games you got, Jay?
I would take Milwaukee over. I think that'll be a good one. But Milwaukee got the experience. I'll take 4 games to 2.
Because remember, Chicago was playing good all year until, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either, man. I don't know what the hell happened.
They were dominating. And
the whole year.
They were dominating. They just started losing.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah. So Kirk, what's your series, man? You can't say the same thing he said, though. That's the only thing. So we're gonna give you the next pick on the West Coast.
Man, I'm gonna say you said 4-2, Jay?
Yeah, 4-2. Yeah, you go first next time.
I go 4-3. No.
4-3. Yeah, I mean it could happen either way.
I mean, it could. I'll go pushing them 7 games though. I'll go 4-1.
4-1. Okay. Bet it up. We going to the West Coast with it. Big Kirk get the first picks on these. First game is Dallas and Utah. The 4-5.
I'm gonna go Utah.
That's a good matchup though. Now I think about it. Yeah, Dallas and Utah. So who you going with, Jay?
I like Utah. You know what I'm saying? Because of Donovan Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my favorite players, bro. Like I be trying to do his moves and everything, bro. Like he cold, dog. Spider-Man cold. But I just for the sake of it, of the show, give me Luka Magic.
Okay, we got a comment from the audience. AZ Coors Phoenix Suns on God said, Suns clap the cheeks of the teams in the 7-game series. Whole NBA is found except Suns. If Suns fan, shout out to you, bro. Good looking for looking out. We ain't got to niggas yet. Next 2 more days, bro. Okay, so
2 more days. Okay.
Yeah. So we just gonna go into this a lot of tiebreaker. What y'all think? We just go for fun on this one. What do y'all think is the series gonna be as far as the Utah and Dallas? 4-1, 5-2. I mean 4-3. You know, 4-3.
I go 4-3.
Yeah. What about you, Jay?
That sounds about right. You know, I'm scared of Utah because they have so much veteran leadership. They've done this before. You know, they've been in playoffs together, and they've done this before. But I would go 4-3 the other way.
Okay. Good look. All right, the next game we got Golden State and Denver, man. I think Murray coming back. Not sure though. I think he coming back. So you going with Kirk Golden State? Got Denver nothing. Golden State.
That boy J. Cool playing at a different level, man.
Yeah.
He showed up faster than I thought he was going to. And then that young boy who's a Rookie of the Year candidate, Man, I forgot his name.
For Golden State?
Yeah.
Man, what's his name? He a beat. Babinga?
Yeah.
And they don't even got Wiseman. So, man, they locked and loaded.
That's a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Now you say it's Golden State and
Golden State and Denver.
I'd take Denver because I don't think the MVP just gonna come out in the first round. Who does Golden State have that could do anything with no?
That's a tough.
He gonna go wild. You know what I'm saying? I think he gonna go wild, man. And you know, Denver, they are used to playing injured. Every year they play. Murray was injured not too long ago last year. In the end of the playoffs, he's been injured the whole year, right? Murray been injured since.
Yeah, he been injured. Yeah, he been injured the whole year.
So they've been played the whole year without him. And now that you're going into the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? It's a different type game. It's a slower game. It's a more physical game.
Physical game.
Yeah.
Who's gonna stop the Joker in the middle? Nobody. Nobody.
He's very skilled.
But the only thing about the Golden State, man, is Steph Curry, because he'll get hot, but when he get cold, he be bold.
Remember what you said. He don't never do it in the playoffs.
He never do it in the playoffs, man. He be a bum, trash, bad. If you don't play,
real booty.
I did say that. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it's still early enough in the playoffs to where these games don't matter. So
real talk, man. Before we get out of here, man, I want to run through the playoff play-in, man. I just want to see who y'all got on the play-in. We're gonna start with you. We'll start with you, Kurt, since we on the West Coast. You got the Pelicans versus San Antonio and Minnesota versus the Clippers, man. Out of them 4 teams, who gonna make the play-in?
I got Clips and I got
New Orleans.
Clips and Pelicans.
Yeah, who gonna win there to go to the tournament? Go in.
I don't trust the Spurs.
Yeah, the Spurs, nah. So who you got winning out of them teams to make the play-in to make the 8th seed?
Give me them teams again.
New Orleans, San Antonio, Minnesota, and the Clippers.
Minnesota?
Yeah, Minnesota playing the Clippers, and New Orleans playing San Antonio.
Give me Minnesota, and give me the Clippers.
They playing each other.
Oh, Minnesota.
Yeah, so you got to pick between New Orleans and San Antonio.
Oh, New Orleans.
Okay, so who y'all got? Who y'all got gonna make this last seed? Who gonna make that? Who gonna win out of them? To make the last seed, the 8th seed.
I'm going with Clips. I'm going with Tyronn Lue and PG. I don't trust them young boys, man. I don't think them young boys want to play out there in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's a good one. Who you going with, Jay?
I like Minnesota.
Yeah, young Bucks, man. I like that young boy, man.
I like Minnesota, man. I mean, you got a guy that can score 30 points a game. You don't back down to anybody. You don't back down to nobody, bro.
Well, I forgot all about Cat.
You don't back down. And then you got Patrick Beverly out there running around causing chaos.
You know what I'm saying? Ever since Jimmy Butler slapped him upside the head,
he called on. He was like, "Y'all some bums." He took the bums on the team. I'm gonna run the starting team with the bums. Yeah,
I'm a Will Smith, your ass.
Man, I like that young boy out of Georgia though, man. He a beast, man.
Yeah, he a beast, man.
Yeah, he a beast, man.
I really can't say nothing bad about him because, like, I'm all for players that give full effort. You know what I'm saying? Trying to dominate, trying to win, giving full effort.
Yeah,
I see that from him, man.
Yeah,
he don't back down. Like, he got that dog in him. Like we hear, you gotta have that dog in it. He got it.
Yeah. So who you going with, Kurt? You say you going with the Clippers to make that 8th seed?
Man, it's kind of hard because Clippers. I ain't gonna lie, Clippers trash.
Yeah,
but the ones I pick, I mean. I'm going with Clippers.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna roll with Jay on that. I'm gonna go with Minnesota, man. I think they just want to get in, man. Even though they hard to play, Phoenix Suns is gonna be, it is what it is, man. At the end of the
I mean, whoever it is going home anyway.
Yeah. All right, man. We're gonna go for the last ones, man. We got 2 spots. Oh, we got 2 spots to fill, 7 and 8. So y'all say the Clippers and who else? You say Minnesota. So y'all think Minnesota and somebody else out of the New Orleans, San Antonio. So who y'all think out of New Orleans, San Antonio?
I had New Orleans.
Yeah,
Okay, New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans.
As the Spurs, man.
Yeah, they done.
No Popovich.
Yeah, they done.
They just the only reason they in there is because the Lakers collapsed at the end of the season because they won.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They show collapse.
They show collapse. Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna go to the East Coast, J Coast. We got Atlanta playing Charlotte and Brooklyn playing Cleveland.
Atlanta playing Charlotte.
Yeah, who y'all got going? You got out of Atlanta and Charlotte, who y'all think going? And out of Brooklyn and Cleveland, who was going?
I would love to see Charlotte advance. I like LaMelo. I like Bridges over there. They got a nice team. Scary Terry.
Yeah,
one of my favorite teams. But Ice Trey.
Hey, with the ball spot in the curls, he got the ball. You got to bet on anybody that got a ball spot with curls.
You got his Bruno Mars going on.
With the George Jefferson, yeah. So you go Ice Trey for the Atlanta Hawks.
He's experienced.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't his first walk around the block. You know what I'm saying?
He almost got to that boy last year. Hell yeah.
So now you gonna come to him with this new young team, inexperienced team.
Yeah, ain't gonna work.
Turn out good.
yeah. Who you got, Kurt?
I mean, Jay got a good point. Is the only thing about Atlanta is they dysfunctional, man. When they down, they down.
Yeah.
I seen they was like 8th. I was like, how the hell is they 8th?
Yeah, they don't have no leadership. It seems like you said, once they head out the game, ain't nobody there to be like, hey y'all, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that. Yeah, man. So you going with the Hornets?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Hornets, man. I mean, I think Atlanta gonna pull it off because I think they just got a better team. Game, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Charlotte's at least 1 year out. So
being a consistent playoff team, I think they are too, man. I think they really just probably one little big man away. Good draft pick, they'd be good, man. All right, what about Brooklyn and Cleveland, man? I know where y'all going with this, man. I'm gonna say mine first. I'm going Cleveland for the upset.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Cleveland for the upset. Big Mobley out there controlling the middle. Man, I'm telling you, man. I got Cleveland for the upset. That's me. That's the only pick I wanted to pick. I got Cleveland. Get the boys out of there. Get off that best player in the world, Durant. We don't want to hear it no more. You need to go to state to win. I'm going Cleveland, man. Who y'all got, man?
I would agree with that.
Yeah, the boys balling. Yeah.
I'm really thinking. Now I'm using my brain. I was using that pick with my heart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I really don't like Kevin Durant.
I don't either.
He's too tall. I hate tall people. I'm not He's tall and skinny.
Yeah, I like him.
All he does is score points. I'm a defensive player.
I like him. I like him. I'm just not a fan of his. I like him though. He a baller.
I mean, he go to work. Ain't no doubt about it. I mean, it wouldn't even matter how much I hated him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I thought what he did was a snake move. You know what I'm saying? But he's a tremendous scorer.
Yeah,
and I would just be not using my brain.
Yeah, not to pick him.
Brooklyn Nets gonna beat Cleveland.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would love for him to lose in the first round.
I love that.
To play in simply because everybody want to talk about anytime LeBron don't show up, the next thing, KD would never. Now to you and Kyrie, Ben Simmons,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now where's
Don't say his name.
Memphis
I thought
didn't make the playoffs?
no, they the 2 seed. They number 2 seed. They in there.
Who they play first?
They gonna play whoever win between. I'll tell you right now. They play Memphis. Play whoever win between. What them little boys? They Minnesota and LA Clippers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Look,
yeah.
what I'm looking for is Western Conference Finals. I'm looking for Memphis, and I'm looking for Memphis and Phoenix. That's all.
We gonna pick them tonight, then? Memphis and Phoenix. Who you got there in the West? No, let's not pick. Let's not pick them because you know what?
Okay.
Yeah, don't pick them yet because this is the $50 or 50 push-up Sports Powers Podcast Challenge. If you pay up or get the layup or push up, we gonna figure this out. Yeah, either one. It's $50 on the line.
Cash.
Yeah.
I do some push-ups on that ass.
So once they play these tournaments, once they everybody, we figure out who in the tournament, then we solidify the rest of the picks far as 1 through 8. But man, I thank y'all for joining. This is probably the best show I've had. I ain't gonna even lie, I feel good. Yeah. Man, I'm glad Kurt's back in the building. We needed that time. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man. So y'all know we gonna figure it out when we gonna be back on. Y'all know we the dysfunctional ass podcast. We may be back on, we may not, goddamn, but keep looking for us, man.
We coming.
We definitely coming. So before we go, you know what we do, man. We always shout out to Black Business. We're gonna start with you, Kurt. Shout out to Black Business that you want to shout out real quick.
I'm gonna go with what I got on. The God is Dope brand. You know what I'm saying?
God is dope, man. I like that. Yeah.
Brand out of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Dope brand, quality clothes, you know what I'm saying? I don't watch this thing about 1 million times. You know what I'm saying?
Still, yeah.
That's what you need.
Definitely. What about you, Jake?
Well, yeah, I want to give a shout out to my girl, Maya Ewing at 3 Sons Fold and Wash. 3 Sons Fold and Wash. They fold and wash all your clothes. Wash and dry all your clothes. We running in this world and we don't have time to do half the things that we really need to do. You know, people got clothes piled up. I know I'm quite sure I'm not the only person. You running, you working, you taking care of kids, you take care of your household. So hit my girl up, Maya Ewing at 3 Sons Wash and Fold. You can hit her up on my webpage or on Facebook, or you can just hit her up on Facebook yourself. That's 3 Sons Fold and Wash.
Hey man, shout out to them. I'm gonna get their number because I pay somebody $50 to do my laundry every week.
My homie come take care of you, and she got 3 upstanding young men. You know what I'm saying? And she's raised them. They know exactly what they're doing, and they're gonna take care of you. Everything. Bro,
no cap. I pay somebody $50 to do my laundry every week, bro, because I don't have time to do it. I don't have time to, I don't have a wash and dryer, so I don't got time to sit in a laundry mat and be doing all this. So the people at the laundry mat drop it off on Sunday. I come pick it up on Sunday, and I get through my week. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm gonna definitely look her up, man. Hell yeah, man, definitely.
Just look on my page, or I'll shoot it to you.
Yeah, like you said, people need that. I don't have time to be sitting playing in no laundry mat. You know what I'm saying?
The way things are nowadays, you working half the day, and you sleeping the other half. You know what I'm saying? And then you got time to eat.
And then you promote your brand. Right, you promote your brands. You promote all this different stuff. I don't have time to be sitting on laundry mat, so I'm definitely gonna hit her up. I want to shout out Superior Landscaping in the building. You know how we do it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man,
I just came in from work, baby. Get it off the mud.
Hell yeah, man. I want to shout out Brooks Media. I want to shout out to everybody that's trying to build their business and do what they need to do. Keep doing it. All you got to do is stay consistent. It will grow. You have to believe in you, man, because nobody going to believe in your dream like you, and nobody sees your vision like you, man. So, man, we Sports Bars Podcast. We will be back. I don't know what day, but we will be back, man. So we check it out, man. We out of here, y'all. Peace.